Welcome back, guys, to another Ultimate Guide. Today we're breaking down the tech-savvy mastermind, Peni Parker. Piloting her advanced mech, she's here to dominate the battlefield with anti-dive tactics, traps, and unmatched crowd control. If you ever wanted to outsmart your enemies with strategy and finesse, Peni Parker might be your new main. So let's dive into her new kit and see what makes her a force to be reckoned with. Starting off with Peni's normal attacks, they are simple but effective. She fires ranged projectiles at a consistent rate of 3.5 shots per second, each dealing 30 damage. While these might not pack a punch, their rapid-fire nature makes her a threat over time. Her secondary attack is where Peni launches a web snare, a web that immobilizes enemies. While it only deals 5 damage, the real strength lies in its utility. If fired at terrain, it creates a cyber web, and if you stand in this cyber web, Peni gains healing over time and a movement speed boost. Any excess healing converts into bonus health shields. Her first ability, Bionic Spider Nest, Peni fires a targeted area spawning spider drones and cyber webs periodically. The spider drones deal 40 damage each, with up to 10 drones active at once. They're a serious deterrent for any enemies stepping into the zone. Her next ability is Arachno Mines. These hidden explosives deal a whopping 100 damage per mine. She can place up to 16 at a time. She can also conceal them within cyber webs for sneaky ambushes. With 3 charges ready to go, she's always prepared to defend or trap. Her next ability, Cyber Bond, is all about mobility and positioning. Peni fires a web strand that links her to a targeted area or a cyber web. If the link is stretched too far, it triggers a pullback, returning her to the original location where she fired. You can use this to escape danger or to quickly reposition. And lastly, her ultimate, Spider Sweeper, takes everything to the next level. Peni supercharges her mech, boosting movement speed and launching enemies into the air while dealing 40 damage. As she moves, she continuously deploys arachno mines and cyber webs of her choice, creating utter chaos for her enemies. And lastly, her passive, Wall Crawl, lets her scale vertical surfaces with ease. Now let's look at Peni's strengths and weaknesses. Peni's strengths lie in her exceptional trap settings and anti-dive capabilities. Her bionic nests and arachno mines can counter mobile heroes, keeping them out of position and punishing reckless dives. Add in her self-sustain and movement speed boost for cyberwebs, and she's as durable as she is clever. However, she is not without her flaws, as most of her ability attacks are ranged, making her vulnerable to heroes with strong shields like Strange or Magneto, who can absorb her damage. Also, Peni relies heavily on spider nests and cyberwebs. If these are destroyed or bypassed, her kit becomes far less effective. She also has no CC immunity in her ultimate, making her easily stopped if stunned. And now for her synergies. Peni Parker shines brightest when she's paired with heroes like Venom and Spider-Man. With Venom, she unlocks a special ability called Armor Expulsion, allowing her to shoot explosive spikes that deal damage and knock back enemies, while gaining a 50% damage reduction. This synergy makes her even tougher to kill. Now covering Peni's counter picks, here are some heroes to watch out for. Number 1. Magneto. With his brute strength and shielding, Magneto and his shielded allies can bypass your traps with ease and close the gap to punish her. Her next counter pick is Captain America. Captain's shield and mobility lets him counter Peni's ranged attacks and traps, keeping her on the defensive. His shield effect can also turn things around for you and any CC you throw at him. And for her last counter pick is Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange's shields and portals make him a tough matchup, as he can avoid her traps and outlast her in a fight. Most of your gameplay as Peni will rely on enemy certain pathing, but with Strange's portals, it can catch your enemy team by surprise and deter any traps you had set up. On top of that, his ultimate can stun you out of yours, wasting half its duration and making you an easy target for his allies. And now here are some final tips to master Peni Parker. Number 1. Control the map. Controlling the map with strategic trap placement, your mines and nests can dictate enemy movements. Number 2. Use cyberwebs for sustainability to gain the upper hand in fights. This can be really useful on convergence maps, where you can gain excess shields while you wait for the enemy to come and ambush you. Number 3. Use your web snare to stop key projectiles like ultimates from Iron Man or even Magneto. As your web snare does have a collision hitbox, it's capable of detonating any ultimates like those. Number 4. Protect your spider nest. One key tip is that your ultimate can connect all your webs together, making your ultimate far more deadly, since the spider drones will follow you and attack any enemies that you collided with. Number 5. Spider Bond can help as an anti-displacement tool, making it very helpful when pushing the vehicle with enemies trying to push you off it, or even when knocked back when enemies try pushing you off a map. Remember, you're a tank with utility. Protect your team while setting the stage for their success. And that'll do it for our Peni Parker guide. With her advanced mech, strategic traps, and versatile playstyle, she is a formidable tank that rewards smart and calculated gameplay. If you enjoyed this guide, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more in-depth hero guides. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.